Hello lights, it's North here. Today I am finally here to present the long-awaited Animal Jam movie, Jesse's Kingdom. This project is something that I have been working on for a very long time. I believe I started making it in late December of 2018, so it's been in the works for over 6 months and just month after month in 2019. Aside from weekly uploads, this is what I lived and breathed on YouTube. As exhausting as it was to make, it was also really fun and I really enjoyed it. So please sit back, relax, and brace yourselves because this movie is heckin' long. Like almost an hour, wow. And warning you right now, some of the scenes will be a bit sad. It's not the kind of thing that I have to put a warning on, it's still appropriate for all ages, but some scenes might be a little sad. Just so you know. It's not that you shouldn't watch it if you're younger or emotionally sensitive, it's just a bit filled with emotions at times. At worst, if you're younger, you just might not fully understand the things that the characters are going through, or maybe you will, I don't know. Also, you may notice that during some of the motivational speech type things that the main character has, she is a little harsh. Try not to offend anyone, but if I did, I'm sorry. But I did very lightly tap some darker themes with a 10-foot pole. Also, quick warning, I know that I said I wasn't going to put any sort of warning, but this is a different type of warning. So, warning. Though the life lessons in this movie can be applied to real life, not every aspect of this has to do with a real life event, person, etc. Please remember this is a fictional world with fairies, goblins, and other stuff. Not everything is realistic or a representation of reality. So yeah, that's that. I'm not going to keep you waiting any longer. Just get your popcorn and let's begin. Enjoy! Once upon a time, in the flourishing land of Jamal, millions of different species lived in harmony, ruled over by the mystical guardian spirits, Mira and Zeus. They spent their days having fun and laughing with their friends by their sides. These friends were not limited to other jammers, though. Jamal lived closely with the fairies, mystical and magical creatures who could hear the whispers of all. At peace, everyone believed that nothing could ever go wrong. I'm sorry to tell you, that is not what happened. The phantoms invaded, and try as they might, the animals could not fight against them. With promises of gold and riches, the phantoms convinced the fairies to betray Jamal. The fairies wreaked endless havoc. The cruelty they caused, their tricks, their games, was uncalled for, and no one knew where it came from. In truth, it came from the phantoms. In order to protect their citizens, Mira and Zeus were forced to seal away these creatures, once friends, to another realm, so they could no longer harm anyone. As the fighting got worse and worse, the two guardian spirits finally chose the alphas, and the true war began. No one ever spoke of the fairies after the war. After all, what reason would anyone have to do so? They are living in another world, with all of their cruel friends, all of the stories you think you know. Witches with dangerous, often deadly spells and potions, violent goblins who live underground, and whose true strength lies in numbers, and strange trickery that no one may understand. All of these forces have the sole intention of inflicting harm upon Jamal. Like the fairies, they are gone, but their spirits are still here, living amongst us. The spirit of darkness, evil, corruption, betrayal, forever existent in the phantoms. But no real fairies are here. They are prohibited from ever returning to Jamal, or so we thought. For if something were to happen, the truth would be revealed. And that's a subordinate class. Would anyone like to do the next question? Jesse. Yes? Would you like to give another example of a subordinate class? A what? No. Excuse me? You heard me. No. You asked if I wanted to give an example of a whatchamacallit? Subordinate class, Jesse. And the answer is no. No, I would not. Young lady, you better apologize for using that tone of voice towards a teacher or what? We've been over this before, haven't we, Miss Pine? Yes, sir. Jesse, can you please apologize to Mr. Winehouse? I'm sorry. Jesse, I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry, but this has happened multiple times since the school year started. Despite the suspensions, the guidance counselor, everything we've done to help her, your daughter just hasn't been making progress in her behavior. Sir, we're trying. Behaving's just not her strong suit, okay? I understand, but we must also acknowledge that we have a zero-tolerance policy for disrespect. Yeah, doesn't every school? Jesse, please, we're trying to help you. It would mean a lot if you could just cooperate. Is that too much to ask? Depends on what you mean. Pardon? You're only making me do stupid stuff. If you ask me, I don't think I should have to put that much effort into holding my tongue. It's not my fault teachers take everything personally. You're missing the point. You are being very rude towards an adult. So? I could talk to another kid that way and no one would care. I just don't see the difference. Trying, huh? My apologies, but if this reckless behavior continues, she may have to go to another school. One more accustomed to her kind. Excuse me? My kind? I'm an animal just like everyone else. I am not a thing. I am not an object. And if that's how you treat students, under any circumstances, I'll be glad to leave. Jessie, please. No, Mom. I'm surprised you're not defending me on this. He called me a thing. Poor choice of words. Yeah, I agree. And an inexcusable one. Jessie, sit down! Jessie, do you have anything to say for yourself? Nothing. Okay, we're home. I'll be in my room. You owe me big time, young lady. You can't just up and run away from a situation whenever you please. There are rules. Yeah, stupid ones. Why should I have to follow a rule if no one can give me a good reason as to why it exists? Well, it's supposed to be self-explanatory. Well, it's not.
Hi, Mommy. Hi, Jessie.
Hey, Fiona.
What's that? Fairy tales? I love fairy tales.
It's mine. Jessie, aren't you a little old for a kid's book? Not a kid's book. Kids' books have happy endings. Bye. Hold it right there! You are not going to disappear into your room after what you said to the principal. Oh, you mean my opinion? That is no excuse, Jessie. You're going to write an apology letter to Mr. Winehouse. What? No, I'm not. Never.
What did you say to Mr. Winehouse?
I defended myself, Fiona, and it's none of your business. She yelled at him and ran off spontaneously. Mom! It's none of her business! You never tell me when she does anything wrong. What's she ever done wrong?
Everyone makes mistakes.
Yes, of course, dear.
We should try to be better next time.
You hear that, Jessie? What, advice from a 7-year-old? Yeah, I heard it. So what? That's exactly what I've been told for years. Does it look like I care?
No, but that's what I love about you, sis. You need a good reason to do things, because you want to do good things.
Yeah, Mom. Jessie, you know darn well that you were misbehaving, and you just don't care. Mom, you heard what he called me. Mr. Winehouse referred to me as her kind. Yes, and he apologized for that. But you're the one who's proudly misbehaving. Despite being spoken about it over and over again, you're still proud of being so disobedient. Is it that hard to just be complacent for once? Actually, it is. Injustices, no matter how small, make me feel obliged to speak up about them. If I don't, the feeling just keeps on nagging at me until I can't hold back. Stop it, Jessie. You sound like King Arthur. Just deal with it. The world is never going to be perfect, so stop acting out whenever you're just bored. Bored? Is that how you see me? I just want to cause trouble for the sake of causing trouble? No, Mom! I have a good reason behind all of my actions. Then prove it to me, Jessie. Prove to me that you can do better. Why can't you be more like Fiona?
But Mommy, everyone's different. We should embrace
Because I'm not Fiona, Mom. I'm my own person, and I shouldn't have to do better. Because I still don't see what's wrong with what I did. So don't you dare compare me to Fiona or anyone else. All those times you say I could do better, you're not really talking about me because you know I can't. You're talking about Fiona. Because she does whatever you want her to! Jessie, you can be like Fiona. You just don't want to. Exactly, Mom. I don't want to. And there is nothing you can do to change that. You're a horrible person. Because you don't want me to be me. You want me to be Fiona. Go to your room. I thought you'd never ask. What do you want?
You're welcome.
For what, you little snitch?
When did I snitch on you? I defended you, you moron.
Oh.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I need my privacy, Fiona.
A simple thank you would suffice. Why are you always so stubborn anyway?
I thought you said you liked that about me.
Yeah, when there's a good reason, but sometimes you're just stubborn for the sake of being stubborn.
Are you saying I'm wrong for resisting? After you defended me back there?
I'm saying you need to ask yourself what it is that you're resisting.
Well, duh. Stupid rules. Where were you during that entire argument Mom and I just had? No, I mean, how are you helping anyone? By disobeying these rules. What is your point?
My point is, there are other ways to do something about rules you don't like.
Which for you is all of them. What do you know, Fiona? You're in the 1st grade.
Do you want my help or not?
Since when were you helping?
Look, I'm sorry, Mom, I'm sorry about you and Mom. But I'm saying these things because I do care about you and respect you.
Whoa, go back. What did you just say? Before you said the thing about care and respect and all that good stuff.
I'm sorry about you and Mom?
Before that.
I didn't say anything before that.
You're lying. What did you say?
I'm sorry. Never mind, it's not important.
What did you say?
I'm sorry Mom likes me better.
Oh, now you've done it. You feel entitled to say that?
No, Jessie, please, that's not what I meant.
It is darn right what you meant.
But regardless of how Mom feels, you're my sister and I still love you.
Stop lying to me. I'm so tired of all these lies, Fiona. You're not my sister, so go away. Leave me alone. I hate you. I hate you.
Mommy, when the baby comes, will you still love me? Of course, Jessie, I'll always love you. Promise? I promise. Good, because I'll always love you. Hey, Mommy, can we play some more? Mommy? Are you busy? Mommy? Mommy?
Oh yeah, so much better than her sister. So much easier to take care of, and obedient.
Mommy, if Fiona's sleeping, can we play some more?
No, Jessie, Mommy's busy.
But you said you'd still love me. You promised.
Jessie, Mommy can't talk right now. Yeah, so much more obedient. I guess I was used to a challenge with her older sister, but now I can finally take it easy on myself.
She broke her promise. She promised. Well, if she gets to break her promise, I get to break mine. I don't have to love her anymore.
I'm exhausted.
Hey, no fair! Catch me if you can, Slowpoke. Slowpoke? Oh, we'll see about that.
Look at those kids, having fun and laughing. If only I could have that again. Why was I such a piece of crap to Fiona? She was only trying to help. Besides, what she said about Mom was true.
I'm gonna catch you! Oh, hey, Jessie.
Hi.
Were you guys doing something in your backyard last night? Because I saw some weird stuff.
No? What kind of stuff did you see?
Like balls of light. Saw them from my house.
Oh, it was probably just fireflies.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
What does that mean?
What if it was magic? Like fairy magic? No, fairies is sissy stuff. You know there are boy fairies too, right? Wow, really? Haven't you seen Tinkerbell? Okay, let's go look for fairies.
You two have fun.
You want to look for fairies with us, Jessie?
No, I just like being out here. It's peaceful.
Oh, okay.
They remind me of me when I was a kid. And Fiona, before she started acting all smart alecky. Man, that kid's bright for her age. Why does Mom treat her like such a baby angel? If I were Fiona, I'd feel pretty demeaned that I wasn't recognized for my intelligence or clear conscience, but just for being cute and obedient. Well, I guess Mom's favorite quality in her children has always been whatever gives her less work. She's always only liked Fiona for being obedient, not for who she truly is. And she doesn't really like me either, obviously. I guess I do love Fiona. It's just kind of annoying that Mom's always like, Fiona this, and Fiona that, and Jessie, why can't you be more like Fiona? Ugh! I am my own person. Why should I have to give that up? Why is she so annoying? And why can't she even try to understand me? I know, I sound like some emo kid with mommy issues, but I just want to be treated decently. Is that too much to ask for?
Hey, Jess.
Fiona, I'm sorry about what I said earlier.
No, I'm the one who should apologize.
You were right. I had no place in saying that to you. But it was true.
Huh?
What you said. It was true, and I knew it. I've known it for years, and I've acknowledged it. I shouldn't have gotten mad over something I've accepted.
If you say so.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are you gonna do about it?
Nothing, I guess. Nothing? What do you mean, nothing? In case you haven't noticed, Fiona, there's not really anything I can do.
You could try talking to her about it.
Yeah, talking to her about it? Do you think she wants to talk about this? Do you think she wants to resolve it?
Come on, just try it.
Pretend I'm Mom. Seriously?
Just do it.
Okay, Mom, look. I feel like we need to talk.
Good. Now keep going.
I feel like you don't really understand the way I am, and I want you to listen to me more.
Perfect. Keep talking. What?
Are you going to keep interrupting me after every sentence?
Sorry, I'll be quiet this time.
Thank you. Mom, I'm very strong-spoken, and that's just a part of me that I feel like you're disappointed in. You don't seem to realize that it's not good or bad, that it's just a way of being. A personality trait, if you will. You believe the same thing as the rest of the world, I guess. But you're my mom. I want you to accept me. And if this is a part of me that won't be accepted by other authority figures in my life, I want it to at least be accepted by my own mother. Come on, Mom, you owe it to me. You blow me off all the time and never even bother to listen. You said you'd still care about me after Fiona was born. It's time for you to keep that promise. Don't you love me? That's it.
Okay, now let's go tell that to Mom.
Oh, no. I never agreed to that.
Come on, you know you should.
I won't, and there's nothing you can do to change my mind.
Yeah, you're pretty stubborn. I'm not gonna waste my time.
Good night.
Did you see that? It looked like a firefly, but blue.
Yeah, weird, huh?
Not weird. Magic.
If you say so. It's getting late. You should probably go home.
All right. Good night.
Night.
Jesse?
What is it? And what time is it?
We have a babysitter.
What? Mom just went to work, and she's counting on some random 16-year-old kid to take care of us. Great. I'm 12 and I can't stay home alone. Jessie, Fiona, breakfast is ready.
We're coming.
Hi, Jessie. I'm your new babysitter. Don't care. Pardon? Look, let me tell you how this is gonna go. You will not touch me. You will not talk to me. You will not discipline me. You will leave me alone. And we'll all be fine here. Okay, just don't set the house on fire and tell your mom I'm a good babysitter. What about you, Fiona?
I can take care of myself.
Okay. Any fives?
Go fish. You know, you really should clean this place up.
Nah, it's neat enough.
Right.
There's crumpled up paper and rotten food taking up over half the room, and it's neat enough. You sound like Mom. Whatever.
I just hope that babysitter doesn't bother us too much.
Ugh, seriously, why did Mom have to hire her?
Because she thinks we're irresponsible.
That was a rhetorical question.
Oh.
Honestly, though, this is the last straw. I hate being treated like I'm so irresponsible just for my forward thinking.
So,
you're planning to do something about it? Maybe. But I still don't see how talking to Mom will accomplish anything.
But you just said you were going to do something.
Technically, I said maybe.
Maybe schmaybe. Are you gonna do something or not?
Do we have to talk about this now? It's late. Girls, your mom's coming home in 10 minutes. Time to go to bed. I'm just gonna go outside for a minute. Mother of Mira, I must be seeing things because I swear I just saw a blue firefly. Hello? Is anyone out here? If this is some sort of prank, I think you can do better. Seriously, what is going on? Am I hallucinating? If this is a troll, you better give it up now. Because no one wants to deal with me after I've been had. Seriously. Really? I know I saw something, so don't try and hide. Do not be alarmed. No, that's ridiculous. Why would I be alarmed about a fairy appearing out of nowhere? My apologies. I did not mean to scare you. My name is Sierra. You have got to be kidding me. What do you mean? Fairies aren't real. The more you believe that, the more it becomes true, Jessie. You know who I am? We all do. Who's we? The rest of the fairies. They're back home in our kingdom. I have so many questions right now. Proceed. How are you real? I could ask you the same question. Okay. What do you mean by a kingdom? It's exactly what it sounds like. A land where we all thrive and live happily. But like all realms, there are some impending threats. You're the only one who can save us, Jessie. That's why I'm here, to find you. Only one fairy can cross over to the Gem Realm every few years, since the worlds were closed off. Wait, does that mean what I read in my book was true? It's not what you think. I bet it is what I think. I want no part of your dark magic. Jessie, please, just listen to me. Listen to what? You try to justify your kind's greed? You don't understand. Then explain it to me. Your book didn't tell you the whole truth. What? Your book left out why we did what we did. It wasn't for gold or riches. Then what was it for? I'll tell you when we return to my kingdom. I'm not coming with you. Jessie, please, you have to. Not until you tell me the truth. I'm sorry, but I can't tell you. Not right now. If you choose not to come with me after I told you the true story and you tell others, our land will be in grave danger. Likely story. I'm serious. You have to believe me, please. Okay, let's say I do believe you. Why would I come with you? Because you're our only hope. Why me? Because you're different, Jessie. How? I'm not quite sure, but there's a reason. Please, come with me. Even if I wanted to, I can't. What'll happen when Fiona or my mom start wondering where I am? Your sister believes you to be asleep. Your mother as well. This won't take longer than the night, I promise. How can I trust you? Why would I trust you? I know it seems like a stupid, ignorant thing to do, to say the least. But we need your help. What do you even need me to do? Something dangerous. What exactly are you asking me to do? Once again, I'm afraid I cannot tell you. If you refuse, all the fairies will be in grave danger. And that means I can trust you? We're not the monsters you've painted us out to be. We have loved ones, a kingdom, people to take care of. I know it must be hard to trust us, but there's an understatement. You are asking me to trust a total stranger who I've heard terrible things about, not to betray me and to guide me safely through a kingdom that I've never been to, that's filled with a supposedly evil species, not to mention witches and goblins. I have absolutely no reason to trust you. Look, I understand this must be a lot to process, but all I'm asking is for a little blind faith. Please, Jessie. Okay, but I better not regret this. Follow me. Our queen will certainly want to meet you before you go on your journey. First things first, what's the true story of the war? And why couldn't you tell me before? Why would your land have been in grave danger if you told me before? You're certainly direct. I want answers. I took a huge risk coming here. I'm entitled to know. Yeah, about that. I may have sorta lied about the part where we'd be in grave danger to get you to come. At least tell me the true story of the war then. Fine. The truth is, we were never friends with Jamal. Well, I suppose we were at first, until they outcasted us. How do you think that made us feel, when they started treating us differently because we were fairies, not fully animals like them? Well, it hurt. When we realized that many of us were facing the same stereotypes, we approached Mira and Zeus, as they were magical creatures as well. We assumed they'd be most likely to listen to us. We demanded that the animals were banished from Jamal, like how they made us feel when they treated us differently. But that was when we realized the bias of the two guardian spirits. They refused to isolate the jammers, and though they denied this, they clearly cared for the jammers more than us, because they created the jammers. They instead suggested talking to the animals, who denied the whole thing. We demanded justice, and when they wouldn't deliver, we took matters into our own hands. We joined the Phantoms. That's ridiculous! Oh, and how so? Because you actually expected them to ban their children. I'm sorry you got stereotyped, I really am. But you were totally extreme. Like seriously, whose idea was that? Mira and Zeus were clearly just being reasonable. And they wouldn't have banished you either. Well, that's a lie because they did ban us. Later on when we joined the Phantoms. That's different. You started going around killing people. Do you not see the difference? There is seriously a difference. They would have banned the Phantoms too had they been strong enough. I don't want to fight about this. Fine. Let's go to the palace. And that's the long and short of it, my queen. Well, you certainly are a stubborn young girl. That a bad thing? No, it means that you're hopefully persistent, which will be very important for your journey ahead. Although, Sierra, may I suggest that you show Jessie around? Actually, please, Jessie, you may learn that this realm is rather different from where you're from. It will do you good to learn some things about this place before you embark on your journey. And perhaps you'll understand our side of the story. I'm not changing my opinion. Fair enough. Sierra, please show her around. Yes, your majesty. You could have been a bit humbler. She's the queen, for heaven's sake. Being humble isn't really my thing. I noticed. But she's quite brilliant, you know. She owns up to her mistakes even when they're not really mistakes. What does that mean? I deeply apologize for suggesting that we ban jammers from Jamal, and that we join the Phantoms when the guardian spirits refused. But it was the right thing, don't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely.
However, we are not in a good spot. So, I hereby dedicate myself to making sure that we can have a happy life in this new world. And I also crown myself queen. Okay,
Yeah,
sure,
whatever.
seems fair. So that's the woman who suggested all your major mistakes, then apologized for it by helping you build your new lives, but also dubbed herself queen. Yeah, pretty much. Well, that's some weird politics. What place were we in to argue? Hey guys, would you like to meet Jessie? She's going to help us. Whoa. I didn't quite agree to anything yet.
Woo!
Yeah!
Woo!
Jessie! You were saying? Come on, everyone. Let's show Jessie around. Okay, now that we finally escaped that crowd, what do you need me to do? Someone is threatening our kingdom. A ghost charmer. Ghost charmer? You mean like that creepy Facilier guy from Princess and the Frog? No, Jessie. A real ghost charmer. Powerful. Dangerous. He's quite a trickster. How is he threatening this place? The same way most villains do. He's threatening to conquer this land and destroy us all with it. Do you know why? Riches? Greed? Power? Whatever it is that most villains want. Because despite what you might think, I have no idea what that is. Fairies are not monsters. Frankly, I'm still debating whether that's true. Never mind. So how exactly do I take this guy down? You must fight him. How? With this. Oh, sweet! Thought you might say that. Let me show you where to go. You see that over there? That's the library where he's hiding. You may encounter some strange things. This world is much less predictable than Jama. My words of wisdom would be to never assume the worst, but not to trust easily. Be cautious. Is there anyone I might come across that you know I can or can't trust? There's a witch somewhere in this forest. I don't know where, but she may be able to help you. Just tell her I sent you, and she may have something in her cottage that could help you on your journey. But don't trust goblins. I've met them briefly in the past, and they seemed quite strange. I didn't know what to think, or if I could trust them. Perhaps they were trying to trick me, because they didn't seem like they gave a care about much. They spent their entire day simply lazing around. That's definitely strange, but I don't know if it means they're bad guys. I never said they were bad guys. I said be wary, because I'm not sure what they are, or if you can trust them. Okay. Sierra, sorry if I sound rude, but I'd kind of like to know, what's in it for me? You mean like a reward? Yeah, you know, I'm basically risking my life for you guys. Maybe I should get something in return? I mean, not to sound petty or anything, but this isn't some 18th century TV show where I'm this humble, selfless, perfect person with no self-respect. You're right. You deserve some sort of reward for doing this. I'm afraid we hadn't really considered that. It's cool. Doesn't matter. Really? I don't want to do this for a reward. I'm doing this because, well, maybe I can give you guys a second chance. Wait a second. You mean to tell me that you plan to forgive us, despite how much you disagree with us? I knew it. There's a bit of kind selflessness somewhere in that rough package. I said maybe. Yeah, whatever. You should probably be on your way now. Oh, right. Would it be weird to say see you later when I'm about to go on a deadly mission? Let's hope not. Well then, bye Sierra. See you around. See you around, Jessie. Jessie, wait! I wanted to give you this. What is it? It's a spell. A spell that can bring you home. When you'd like to return home, simply say the words on the scroll. Thank you. But please, tell no one I gave you that. I fear that if the Queen finds out, she may be angered at me giving you the chance to go home before you've completed your task. Can I trust you to stay? Yes, you can trust me. And thank you. Off you go then. Okay, bye. Okay, that's creepy. Anyone here? Ugh, haven't we done this scene already? Seriously, who is there? I'm really not in the mood. Sorry. Yeah!
Relax, it's just me.
Right. I think you forgot the part where that's not at all reassuring since I have no clue who you are.
Oh, right. My name's Ellie. What?
You're pretty calm considering you just randomly met me wandering around the woods with a weapon. And this world was supposed to be full of surprises.
You mean you're not from here?
What? Oh no, I'm from Jama.
Jama?
Yep, Jama. Are you alright?
Yeah, I just kind of have mixed feelings about jammers. My friend doesn't trust them. But if you ask me, they never did anything wrong. Oh, sorry. I have a habit of ranting. You probably don't even know what I'm talking about.
Does your friend happen to be named Sierra?
Yeah, how do you know her?
I'm the one who was brought here to defeat the ghost charmer and save the fairy kingdom. Sierra was the one who came to find me, to bring me here.
Well, that's quite a story. Why don't you come over to my place and tell me the rest? I can probably give you some stuff to help you on your journey, and any friend of Sierra's is a friend of mine.
Sierra did say I could trust you. Okay, let's go. Then she gave me this sword to fight the ghost charmer, and I left.
A sword? Really, Sierra? That was the best you could do? I could do much better than that, and you're gonna need a lot more to fight the ghost charmer. But don't worry, I've got plenty of stuff to help you out.
Thanks. By the way, what did you mean when you said you had mixed feelings about jammers?
Oh, nothing. I just feel like the fairies rely on their queen too much. If not for her, they would have probably realized by now that blaming the jammers for everything was dumb. I mean, they did stereotype the fairies and all, but you obviously can't banish someone forever for making an assumption about you. That's just plain ridiculous. and Sierra has always been independent. As her friend, I don't think she really needs a queen to tell her what to think.
I guess you're right. By the way, this place is super cozy. Thanks. Don't you ever get a little tired of it, though? I mean, don't you ever want a little more space?
No, a normal house is much too spacey for me, and this little one-room home is pretty much all I need.
I guess. But don't you ever want to stretch out a little bit? You know, feel more free?
Not really. Freedom is only a state of mind.
What do you mean?
I mean that no one's ever truly free, because freedom would mean being able to do whatever you want. Literally anything. And no one can do that. There are laws they can't change, even if they disobey all the rules. But if you're free to do whatever it is that you want to do, you feel free, so you are. Freedom is like a feeling, a state of mind.
So you're saying that if I feel free, I am?
Mm-hmm.
That's actually kind of true in a way.
There are a lot of things in life that you can't change, of course, and your state of mind can depend on your situation. By no means is it easy to feel happy, for example, if you're in a bad situation. Imagination can't do everything, but if you see it through my eyes, many things people want are really just states of mind.
I guess that kind of makes sense.
If you think about it, imagination is a gateway to many things, many states of mind, all depending on your perspective.
Wow, all I can say is that's pretty cool.
Just remember how important imagination is, and you can do anything.
That couldn't possibly be more cliche.
What can I say? That's how I roll. Anyway, here's the stuff I promised you. This potion could give you fire powers for a short period of time, and this map will make sure you always know where you're going.
Wow, thanks for all this stuff. The ghost armor doesn't stand a chance against me now.
I wouldn't underestimate that guy. Anyway, see ya.
Okay, go north. 126 paces. Hey there. Yeah! What is it with this forest and people appearing out of nowhere? Well, I don't know who else you've seen, but silent movement is kind of my thing. And why is everyone I meet so chill? I'm a stranger. Aren't you guys a little more worried? You don't look very threatening. I'm Allie, by the way. Hi, Allie. The name's Jessie. What are you doing out here? I kind of live outdoors. I don't really like it inside. What's your power? My power? Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of new around here. And so far, everyone I've met has some sort of power.
Well, not me. What are you doing out here, Jessie?
I kind of can't say.
Why not?
This probably sounds pretty dumb, but I don't really know you, and I can't really trust you yet. I'm doing something kind of important, and I'm not supposed to tell anyone.
That's cool. Anyways, you're clearly not from around here, so where are you from?
Jamal.
Anyways, I wouldn't want to hold you back. Go on, do whatever it is that you need to do.
Okay, bye. Whoa! Hey, Allie, you still there?
Yeah?
How do you do that?
I guess I just do.
Could you teach me?
Thought you were on an important mission.
Speed and agility may be helpful for what's ahead for me.
Okay, but only if you let me in on what you're doing.
Okay, I guess I have to.
A lot's happened to you then, huh?
Yeah, so how do you do all those crazy stunts and stuff?
I guess I don't really think about it. I just kind of do it. Bounce off this ledge, hop on a bunch of tree trunks and branches, and hit the ground.
The speed just comes from doing it over and over again. Do you think you could show me?
I could, but there's no one way down. You just feel it.
Okay, I guess I'll just try it then. Ow!
I guess it's not that easy.
Yeah, I couldn't really hold on to the branch. Strength isn't really my thing.
Strength is everyone's thing.
Okay, don't go all gym teacher on me now.
I don't mean physical strength. I mean emotional strength. I mean pain. You know how I said you just feel it?
Yeah?
Well, I guess what I really meant was you just feel your pain.
What's that got to do with anything?
Doing this has nothing to do with your agility or physical capacity. It's more about your mindset.
My mindset?
Yeah, you know, having a strong mind. And in order to do that, you gotta deal with your pain. Take me, for example. When I was little, I used to wander all around this forest with my dad. He taught me how to climb, how to swim.
So that's how you know how to do all this stuff, because he taught you to climb.
Honey, you're a feline. You know how to climb. You were born knowing how to climb. Then just let me finish my story. He taught me swimming in the summer and climbing. I loved him a lot. One day, there was a forest fire.
Ollie, I don't think I'll be able to make it through this alive.
Dad had injured himself climbing earlier that day.
No, Papa, we'll get you to a hospital.
It's okay. It's my time, Al.
No, Papa, no.
No. Allie, look at me. You're going to be okay. I've taught you everything I know.
No, I need you.
You're going to have to move forward on your own now.
I can't!
You'll be okay, Al. Just be strong. Be strong.
No. Papa?
The fire was getting worse, so I had to get out of there. And now, here I am. I'm so sorry. Whenever I need to do something difficult, I just think of Papa and how much he loved me, and I feel confident enough. I'm not sure I have that much pain. I haven't lost anyone. Are you sure? It doesn't just have to be in death.
Mommy? Mommy?
Actually, I have. Then utilize that. Let it give you strength. Because strength isn't your ability to lift a weight. It's your ability to move past pain. To let it make you a better person. Whoa! I knew you could do it. Anyways, you should probably get going. Enough time has already passed. Oh, right. Well then, see you later, Allie. Bye, Jessie.
Are you sure? Are you sure it was that particular spell?
Yes, my queen. Positive.
Very well. Sierra, darling, could you please come in?
Yes, your highness?
Ella tells me that you gave Jessie the spell to go home. Is that true? Yes?
I did.
Sierra, you've put us in grave danger.
My apologies, your majesty, but I fully trust Jessie.
I understand, but you've done something that could potentially kill us. I need you to find Jessie and take back the scroll. Understood?
What if I refuse?
Well, I'm afraid we're just going to have to send a member of our military after her.
That will not be necessary, my queen. I'll get going right now. It's getting a little bit colder out here. I hope I reach that library soon. A goblin.
What?
Hi, I'm just passing through and then I'll be out of your hair.
Okay.
Now I see what Sierra meant.
We'll get on with it then.
You mean you're not going to attack me?
What?
Oh, nothing. I just meant...
You mean you think we're evil just because we're goblins? Why would we be evil? What motive would we have?
I'm sorry, that's not what I meant.
Ugh, whatever. Again, what motive would we have? Why would we bother attacking you?
You mean you're not angry at me?
I am angry, but also used to it. We're goblins, not stupid.
Wait, we?
Yeah, the others are behind that wall. They're sleeping.
Oh,
Okay.
and sorry.
It's cool. Everyone makes that stereotype. You're the first to actually apologize for it.
So, what do you guys do around here?
Nothing, really.
What do you mean, nothing? You must do something.
Eat, sleep, that's it.
Seriously? That's it? I haven't been around here very long, but there must be something more to do.
You mean you're not from here? This is becoming a pattern, but no, I'm not from here. I'm from Jama. Okay, cool.
And I thought the people before were chill.
What?
Never mind. You guys seriously do nothing all day?
What's there to do? I don't know, find a hobby!
You guys don't seem very busy. You could probably use one.
Nah.
All I'm saying is, don't you want to do something?
Trust me, kid, it's not a matter of wanting to do anything. It's a matter of we literally have no skills and everyone is terrified of us.
Yeah, I can see how that might be a problem.
But I could teach you some stuff. Maybe then you'll have the courage to find a hobby or something. Give us one good reason.
To have a hobby?
It's great for your health and a cure for boredom. That doesn't qualify as a good reason.
What would be a good reason then?
Something that would beat sitting here waiting for death.
Waiting on an answer. Look, here's what I know. If you spend your whole life wondering why to live, you miss out on just living. Look for fulfillment. Do what you want to do. Not that it's easy for everyone, but it's better than just sitting around doing nothing.
What's the point? We're goblins. No one's ever going to see us as good guys.
Let me give you some advice. People love to identify others as good or bad, and sometimes you can't change their mind. But sitting here and sulking about it isn't going to help you. I know it might not always seem like this, but there are people who care about you and who will accept you for who you are. And if no one else does, then you need to love yourself. So what if some people hate you? Screw them. Contribute to the world as best you can, and you might just change some people's minds. Now, some people are always going to have the same opinions on you, no matter what decade it is or how accepting the world has become. But like I said, screw them. If you truly have self-respect, why would you care what they say? They don't matter. Just continue living your life and give everything your all. Are you with me? Woo-hoo! Yeah!
Quick question, what do we do now?
Whatever you want. Whatever makes you happy.
happy. Don't wait for me to tell you what that is. Yeah, I get that you've gone through pain and all, and it's not like you could just wave a wand and the world becomes sunshine and rainbows. But you are the only person who can turn your life around. Work with what you got. Happiness isn't something impossible. It's not being rich or having a lot of money. It's not necessarily having a family or going around the world. It's just a state of mind. What you have to do to reach that state of mind is simple. Just be who you are. Do what you want to do, fulfill your dreams, and move past your pain. And no, it's not easy. People are gonna judge you and it's gonna hurt. But that's no reason not to do what you want. Be brave enough and strong enough to not care what they say. That's what strength is. Getting over the pain you've experienced and not letting it stop you. So, what do you say? Are you going to start living your lives the way you want to? Woo! Yeah! Great. Now I have to go. I've got something important to do. But remember what I told you. Bye. Bye, Jessie. Okay, I guess this is the library. Well, if it isn't the famous Jessie. I guess you're the ghost charmer. You can just call me Eddie. What? Do you even know why I'm here? For a cup of tea? I wouldn't know. I rarely get visitors. Oh, never mind then.
Why is no one in this place threatened by me?
What was that, dear? You called me the famous Jessie. How do you know who I am? Isn't it self-evident? All the fairies have heard of you, so it wasn't too hard for the news to get around to me.
Does he even know I'm supposed to fight him? Maybe he's trying to trick me.
So, what brings you to my little library? I, was hoping you had some books in here on magic. I see. To help you in your battle, right? Are you alright, dear? Yeah, I'm fine. You seem rather uptight. Are you sure nothing's bothering you? Yeah, I'm just, kind of tired. Are you sure you wouldn't like any tea? It's no trouble at all. Oh no, I'm good.
He's obviously trying to poison me.
Jessie, I hope you know that you can trust me. By the way, what time is it? I think it's around 6 o'clock. Oh wait, never mind. That would be in Jamajan time. Looks like my mother and sister should be waking up soon. Well now, Jama is quite far away. Perhaps you should be on your way now. Not until I fight the villain here. Alright, relax. Anyways, if you'd like to get home on time, you should probably just skip out on the reading and find who you need to fight. Goodness, did I really just say skip out on the reading? That sounds odd coming from a librarian. You're a librarian? I thought you talked to ghosts or something. Well, that's not much of a career, is it? More of a hobby, really. Fortunately, however, I am never lacking in company. My spirit friends have often read wonderful books throughout their lifetimes, and they have quite a few splendid suggestions to add to my library. Okay. How do you know the fairies? I don't, but this is a rather small realm and word spreads quickly. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. Do you want anything? I'm good. Now that he's gone, maybe I can find something in here that proves he's lying. I don't want to fight someone who's actually clueless, but right now I'm not getting that impression. Wait, what's this on the table? A letter? To Edgar. That must be Eddie. From Queen Claire? Wait, Queen? Is that... Dear Edgar, one of my loyal followers has just brought someone over from the Jammer Realm to fight you. Despite being reluctant, Jessie seems to believe us and is heading towards you as we speak. You're finally going down, Edgar. When she wins against you, I'll finally be free of you. The kingdom will live peacefully from here on out. You rest assured of that. Insincerely, Queen Claire. Oh my Mira. He is evil. I can't do this. How am I supposed to fight him? I've never done anything like that before. How am I supposed to... Jessie? Jessie, I really don't think you're alright. Please, sit down. Don't take another step. Jessie, I know who you are. Well then, I guess you were not who I thought you were. I'm not who you thought I was? Well, there's a mouthful coming from you. Oh, please, you think you're so righteous. In fact, yeah, I do, especially compared to you. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. I am darn well sure that I am better than an evil Dr. Facilier ripoff who decided he was going to destroy a kingdom because he was bored. Oh, so I'm the bad guy. Don't try and play the victim. You're evil. Bloody evil. Come on now, you don't know that. What is it that I don't know? How can you justify threatening an entire kingdom? You think I wanted that? Wanted what? To destroy a kingdom? Because I'd totally believe you if you said something crazy about how this wasn't your fault. Technically, it wasn't. What are you even talking about? You expect me to believe some crazy, long-winded explanation about how this wasn't your fault as you ignore the facts and tell me someone else is behind it? No, I don't expect you to believe me, but hear me out. Why on earth would I do that? Because I could prove it. Oh, I'd like to see that. Jesse, I'm really not your enemy. I just need you to believe me. Why would I trust you or believe you? Give me one good reason not to kill you right here, right now. Just listen to me and it'll make sense. Why would I want to believe you? Because there's someone you've met who you can't trust. Fine, I'll listen. Okay, look, I never wanted to fight you. Likely story. I'm serious. None of this would be happening if not for Claire. Claire? You mean like Queen Claire? Exactly. That horrible woman and her little pupils came to this realm when I was already here. I didn't mind them being here until I realized what she was doing. She was not letting them have their own opinions, disagree with her, or even have a say in anything. Some of the others who inhabited Jamal with the fairies, a witch, 2 cats, and a group of goblins, also realized what was going on and spoke up against it. Claire didn't like that very much. She exiled them and me from the kingdom, and gave me a horrible reputation, all for questioning her authority, which by the way, she had no right to even have so much authority in the first place. She was technically never elected. She did not have the power to banish us from this realm completely, only from her kingdom. But it was horrible. I knew she would make you fight me, but I never wanted to fight you. That's why I acted so strange. I didn't want any blood on anyone's hands because of her. Oh my goodness. As much as I want to believe you, I can't. I won't. What do you mean? Why not? I just can't. What do you mean you just can't? That doesn't even make any sense. I just can't bear it, okay? Why? Was she nice to you or something? No, I never liked her. So what's wrong? My friend Sierra. To think that she was loyal to such a monster, that doesn't make her evil. She wasn't thinking for herself. She, like all the other fairies, were practically brainwashed, made to trust this woman because she took advantage of them at their weakest moment. Their weakest moment? You mean when they were banished from Jamal? Exactly. I know it wasn't her, I don't know how I'm supposed to forgive her for that. I'm so sorry I tried to fight you. Don't be. You couldn't have known any better. I'm so scared. I should go. This isn't anything I can handle. Oh my goodness, Jesse, I'm so sorry. You! Jesse, I'm sorry. I mean it. You're just saying that because of my sword. Oh, by the way, thank you for giving it to me. It'll make it a whole lot easier to keep you away from me. I'm serious, Jesse. I betrayed you and I'm so sorry. If I had known what the queen— Oh, so you're blaming the queen for what you did? No, And how long have you been there spying on us? In fact, why were you even there in the first place? Go on, I'm listening. The queen found out about the spell I gave you. She wanted me to steal it back. You betrayed me in more ways than one. That spell was the only good thing you ever did for me. And now you want it back and expect me to forgive you? No, I don't want it back. She threatened to send someone else if I didn't comply. That's why I went. If I didn't care about you, I wouldn't be here. You are despicable. I don't expect you to forgive me for what I did. Well then, what I'm about to tell you shouldn't be a surprise. Get out. Jesse, please. You know I did what I did because I trusted you. That's what friendship is. Oh, you want to talk about trust? How about we discuss all those times I trusted you? How about when you coaxed me into coming here and wouldn't tell me the true story until I did because you didn't trust me? Me, on the other hand, well, I had faith in you. That's why I agreed to come. You even begged me to trust you. Oh, well, that's not fair. You didn't come because you trusted me. You came because I promised to tell you the true story. But you could have told me the true story from the very beginning. If you really wanted my trust, you could have tried being honest. What else do you know about the queen's plots, huh? This is what I get for apologizing? Accusations? All I'm trying to do is be your friend here. Oh, so I guess you expect us to hold hands and sing whippity-doo-doo. It's called apologizing. Maybe you should try it sometime. Oh, that is really not fair. You know what? Forget it. I don't know why I even tried to apologize in the first place. Agreed, it's a mystery. I am sick and tired of being told what to do by someone who doesn't deserve my empathy. All I've done this whole time is try to apologize, and you just keep demanding more from me. Demanding more? All I want is for you to go away. Well, I'll happily do that, but not without a fight. You're on. Ladies, there must be a rational way to— Mind your own business, Facilier ripoff. Eddie, whatever. Let's settle this once and for all. Gladly. The sword you gave me should come in handy. Oh, and this. Jesse, you don't understand what that does. You're going to kill us all. My library! Oh no, I'm just going to kill you. Eddie and I can escape. As for your library, Eddie, too bad. Jesse, stop! This isn't you! You don't understand what we're doing! We're just going to kill each other! We'll see! Jesse! Jesse, we don't have to do this. I've apologized. Now I need you to. I've got got nothing to apologize for. I'm not the one who lied to her friend. Yes, you do. You may not think so, but you do. You're threatening me after I've apologized. You're burning down this guy's library, even though he never did anything to you, and you can't control yourself. This is who I am. No, Jessie, it's not. Excuse me? Jessie, you are a confident, proud, and stubborn as heck person, and you're beautiful in that way. But right now, you're just being reckless. So yeah, you need to apologize. No, I don't. It's okay to feel bad at times and have regrets. It doesn't mean you're giving up your personality. You know apologizing is the right thing to do. You're right. I am? I mean, I know I am, but I just wasn't expecting to hear that from you. All this time, people have been telling me what I'm doing is wrong. My personality, wrong. My being, wrong. But now I realize I know how we can take down the queen. You do? I'll tell you on the way back, but first, there's one thing I really have to do. What? Apologize. Sierra, I just tried to kill you. And what you did to me is nothing compared to what I just tried to do to you. I'm so sorry. Apology accepted. Let's go.
I heard you got what did you hear?
Now, I know that there have been some concerns about Jessie having the spell to leave.
The spell to leave? That's not good.
But rest assured, everything is all right. It has been taken care of. We will continue to live in peace. Not as long as you're here. Jessie, dear, whatever is the matter?
Oh, don't act so innocent. We see right through you, and you can't take that back.
We know your tricks. What are you talking about?
We're talking about Edgar and everyone else you banned when they contradicted you.
Pardon? Forget it, Sierra. She's not going to admit anything until we show these people the evidence. Evidence?
Yes, Your Majesty, evidence.
Well, more of a witness, actually.
A witness? Why would we believe a witness over our queen?
Yeah. I don't know how we're going to wake them up. They believe her more than anyone.
You're right. We should have thought of this beforehand.
Don't worry. I've got a backup plan.
What is it?
What if we can get her to admit what she's done?
How would we do that?
By setting her off. Just follow my lead. Triggering people is kind of my thing. We don't expect you to believe us, of course. But your queen knows what she's done. Maybe she'd like a reminder. I think she would need one. Edgar.
It's the ghost charmer.
I hate that name. I have an actual name, you know. Anyways, I think you all need to hear what really happened between Claire and I. Isn't that right, Claire? When you all came here, the queen tried to deceive you. She didn't just assume the role of your leader, of course. She also brainwashed you, made you think there was only one way, made you stereotype people like myself. All because she knew we would contradict her. She's the villain here, not I nor anyone else. Don't be ridiculous. Why would anyone have reason to believe the enemy? Oh, Sierra, I think I forgot to mention we have more witnesses.
Like me, and me,
and us. All these people can confirm what Eddie just said is true. Still think you can deny it, Your Highness? We're tired of being silenced.
We're tired of you telling these people what to think.
We weren't doing much thinking either, until Jessie came along and convinced us we should start. If anyone can stop you, it's her. I won't be stopped. I'm not afraid of you. Oh, please. I know all about you, Jessie. What's that supposed to mean? It means you have an overblown ego. You think you're so special just because you stand up to every little tiny thing and proud of it. Yeah, whatever. Enraging your mother, your teachers, your principal, all authority in your life. Is that kind of stubbornness something to be proud of? Pushing everyone away, making your sister choose sides. Actually, I'm only getting started with everything you've done. I may be a brainwasher, but at least I'm not you. No, you're not. You're nothing like me. So what if I'm overly stubborn sometimes? At least I know what I believe in. Yeah, I may overreact about things pretty often, but I've learned something today. Standing up against everything the way I was doesn't fix anything. You do what you must to show people the truth, to show people your side of the story. But there are better ways to do it. Better ways than what I was doing, like getting you to admit having brainwashed all these people. Why, you sly little... When you enlisted me to find Jessie, you told me it was because fate had chosen her. You said she was just different in a way that you couldn't describe. But it wasn't because she was stubborn or wouldn't give up. It was really because you were convinced that her volatile nature would make it easy for her to kill Edgar. Edgar never threatened our kingdom. That's just what you told us. When really, you were scared he was a threat to your rule. That's why you felt threatened when I became Jessie's friend. You knew her hostility came at a price. A strong mind. You were scared that if we became friends, she would realize what you were doing, because she would actually care about this kingdom enough to realize the obvious. Well, that's exactly what happened. Looks like your plan backfired on you. I may not be perfect, but I'm proud of my flaws. And again, I may not be perfect, but thanks to these people, I come pretty close. I think what you're trying to say is you better get out of here. We did it, guys! I can't believe we did it!
I can! We're amazing!
You're amazing, Jessie. So, I guess you have to go back to Jama now.
Yeah.
I can use my magic to take you there, but we won't be seeing each other for the next few years. Not until the portals open again.
Maybe.
What?
I've been thinking. It'll take some time, but maybe, just maybe, I could get the alphas to reopen the portals connecting our worlds.
You're certainly ambitious, Jessie, and I hope you're right.
Me too. Well, until then, I'll miss you. All of you.
We'll miss you too, Jessie.
I'll see you around.
See you around.
Yeah, there was more magic yesterday. Let's go look for some. Hey, Jessie, do you think we'll find any?
I don't know. Maybe.
Come on, let's go.
What?
Oh, nothing.
But I know you only told those kids that to humor them.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Okay, whatever.
Jessie, Fiona, time to get ready for school.
Oh, you're both up.
Yeah, we are.
Say something to her.
No.
Just do it.
So Mom, I've been thinking, and well, I've realized maybe I have been too stubborn. Not because I speak out about things that other people may find stupid, but because if I want to make a difference, there are better ways to do it. So I'm gonna do it the right way now. I still believe in what I believe in, but now I know how to make my voice heard in a way that'll count.
Okay, so basically, you're still the same idiot that you were before. But at least you've saved me all those pesky future visits to the principal's office. Thanks, I guess. I'm just gonna get ready for work.
Oh, Jessie, I'm so sorry.
I should have never suggested that you said anything to her. Maybe not. Or maybe it was worth it. I don't know, honestly. But what I do know is that I don't care.
You don't care? What do you mean you don't care? How can you not care?
I guess I always knew that some people will just be jerks. You can't do anything about it other than just not letting it get to you. But what she thinks doesn't matter. Wasting time on someone who doesn't care about you won't do you any good. Sure, it's sad, but she doesn't make me who I am. I'm not the girl whose mother hates her. Well, I am, technically, but I'm also the girl with the best sister in the world. And the girl with some amazing friends. The girl who believes in things that other people think are dumb. But the girl who won't let that stop her from being brave and standing up for what she believes in. I am Jessie Pine, and I'm a lot of things. But most importantly, I will always be myself. And not everyone will believe in me. But the people I love do. And there is one really important person who will always believe in me, and so long as she does, it doesn't matter who else does.
And who's that?
Me. So long as I do what I love, and don't let other people tell me who to be, I will be unstoppable. I am Jessie Pine. And one day, I'm gonna change the world. Hey everyone, it's me again. I would like to thank you all so much for watching that video. It truly means a lot. Like, it just means the world to me. And thank you all from the bottom of my heart. It truly means so much. I know that like a lot of YouTubers, I say that at the end of every video and it's always true. But today, it's especially true. I know that this was a really long video and I'd just like to thank you all for making it through it. And I really hope you liked it. Please leave your thoughts and critiques down below so I know what you liked and what to improve on. Also, though I do, obviously, want you guys to take something out of this movie, I hope you guys know that some things in this, like Jessie's stubbornness at the beginning and the fairies wanting to banish the jammers for stereotyping them, did not have an intended life lesson. Just wanted to make that clear to everyone, because if I don't, the message in this movie might seem a lot more like you could express your opinion to someone in the right way, and a lot less like love yourself, which is the real theme. Not that expressing your opinion in the right way is a bad theme, but it is very political, so I am not touching it with a 10-foot pole. Either way though, I guess it's not too political, because the things that Jessie is standing up for, like teachers not having authority and stuff, is much more philosophical. Again, thank you all so much for watching. It means a lot to me, and you guys are amazing. Anyway, I'm not gonna keep you here any longer. See you all next time. Bye!